Welcome to this Korea Early Access video. I'm flying the F-80C Shooting Star, going to fly the Dambusters mission on the Combat Box multiplayer server. The flight plan is as follows. I'm about to take off from Kimpo airfield. It's then a 150-kilometer journey northwest to the Yeonju electrical dam north of Pyongyang. Taking off now. I've climbed up to 4,500 feet for the outbound leg. I'm going to use the fuel in the drop tanks to get me to Pyongyang, and then I should have enough fuel in the aircraft itself to get me back to base after I've attacked the dam. I'm about 30 kilometers out from Pyongyang. I can see the junction in the river at my 11 o'clock, which is my visual reference point for Pyongyang. The city lies to the east of that junction along the river, so it should be pretty much straight ahead of my current position. I haven't seen any enemy fighters around, and I'm hoping I've got a clear run in on target. Overhead Pyongyang right now, and there are a huge number of industrial buildings down there. One would have to assume that as part of career mode, you might find yourself escorting the B-29s to Pyongyang for a bit of carpet bombing. Dropping down through the clouds now because target is about 20 kilometers further north. I have a visual on the dam at my 12 o'clock. I've jettisoned my drop tanks. I'm doing a quick recce of the target. Now I can extend away, and I'm going to come back in low over the water and skip bomb the dam wall. Okay, here we go. There are some anti-air gun defences, but they're on the other side of the dam wall in the valley area, so they're not going to see me as I'm coming in low over the water. Bombs away. That was a direct hit. The dam wall has burst. Let's take a look at the replay. There is an industrial complex next to the dam wall which needs to be destroyed as well. I'm going to fire my rockets into the storage drums and then egress and let other players finish the job. I was hoping for a massive fireball explosion that would have destroyed some of the other containers as well, but not to be. I have dropped down to treetops to egress, partly because it is absolutely awesome to fly low level in this game, especially in VR, where you can feel every rise and fall as you go over them. I've just passed another dam facility on my port side, but it's a smaller one compared to the one I just hit. But my priority now is to get out of enemy territory as fast as possible and hopefully undetected. Having said that, I have just spotted what looks like a MiG-15 going right to left across my nose. That is too good an opportunity to pass up. I am going to turn onto his 6 and engage. He hasn't spotted me yet, so I can just line him up and get some shots off with the 50 caliber machine guns. I thought I'd done enough to send him in there, but he's recovered it and turned away. I don't necessarily want to get involved in a dogfight over enemy territory right here, because he may have a wingman close by, and indeed I can see another aircraft up there, so I'm assuming that's one of his wingmen. I'm going to stay low and continue my egress. Here's the hit on that MiG-15. A lot of smoke came out of the engine there, and it does sound like he's got some sort of engine fire. I can see one of his wingmen is on my 6 right now, so it's time for some evasive maneuvering, which the F-80C is pretty good at, so hopefully I can shake this MiG off my tail over these hills. This kind of situation in VR is really where IL-2 Korea comes to life, even in this early access state. I'm using a Pimax crystal light, and from a VR headset perspective, having the clarity to be able to spot bandits easily and then navigate through these valleys at high speed makes a huge difference to the gameplay and immersion. If you are looking to buy a VR headset to use with IL-2 Korea, the benefit of the crystal light is that it delivers a high-resolution PC VR experience without needing to go into the most expensive tier of headsets. I have an affiliate discount code for the Pimax Store. Check out the video description for some links. Playing this game on any VR headset right now, you just need to be prepared to spend some time fine-tuning settings whilst the game goes through early access. I think I've shaken the MiG off my tail, so it's time to RTB Kimpo. The MiG that I shot up earlier has succumbed to its damage. The engine has shut off and the aircraft is on its way down. I've made it back to Kimpo. I've got 90 gallons of fuel left in the tank. I'm on my final approach to land. Touchdown, mission complete. If you're playing this game already, especially in VR, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, see you next time.